what I eat in a day, and I'm going to just begin by showing you some pre-workout that I'm mixing up. This is the Curse pre-workout. This is pretty sure the green apple flavor, so I'm just going to try it out. Let's find the directions. 1 to 3 scoops, 5 to 8 ounces of water. Gotta find the scooper. There it is. It's very green appley. I'm going to do 1 just because I'll do 1.5. Just because I don't know how strongly it'll work or not, so I don't want to go too crazy and then regret my decisions later. But we're just gonna mix it up with some water. It's a very strong green apple flavor. It kind of reminds me of like bubble gum, like green apple bubble gum. Like it tastes good with some ice in it, so I'm just gonna put a couple of ice cubes in. Get it nice and so now I'm going to mix up my BCAA. This is what I have been using. I really like the taste of this. It's like some coconut water, some electrolytes, and I really like the flavor of it. This is the cherry margarita. You can get these off of bodybuilding.com. All of my supplements actually you can get on bodybuilding.com because that is the main website I use. Well, most of them. There's a couple that you can't. Like this one here, I also use, I mix it in with my BCAA. It's just some L-glutamine, and it's by Beyond Raw Chemistry Labs. And I just pop that in with my BCAA. And then I just sip on this throughout my workout, and it helps my muscles recover faster. Heading off to the gym, got my BCAAs already all made up, and I am just going to go ahead and try and film another workout for you. It's my bicep and tricep routine. I'm pretty sure it's a Whitney Simmons workout. I don't have a ton of confidence alone in just like my own moves and like my own like routine kind of things, so I do really enjoy using some YouTubers workouts because I think that they're great. Nikki Blackadder is amazing if you want like a really intense like cardio leg workout. Whitney Simmons is great if you just need like specific things. So today is biceps and triceps, so that's what I'm going to do at the gym. Maybe I'll be able to get some footage of it. I'll let you guys know. Right now I'm just on my way.
Alright, so for this workout we are going to start with 1 superset, and so you're going to need an incline bench, and you're just going to be doing incline bench tricep extensions. I'm using 24 pounds, and we're going to be doing this 10 to 12 reps. So just get it in, get your pump going. I have to stand because I'm so short when I use an incline bench, but that's alright. The second part of the superset is going to be incline dumbbell curls, and then you're just going to go ahead and do 10 to 12 reps of these movements as well. Using the incline bench really allows for a deeper extension of your biceps. So you're just going to continue that, and then you're going to repeat this superset 4 times through. So you're just going to do the last 2 movements, another 4 times through for 10 to 12 reps. The next movement is tricep kickbacks, and you just want to do 15 reps of this on each arm. I'm trying to get a good angle to show you. And so you want to keep your arm at the same level. You want it parallel to the ground. You want to bend over a little bit. And you just want to kick your forearm out and behind you. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 15 reps on each arm, and then you're going to go ahead and you want to go through and do this for 3 sets. So 3 sets of 15 tricep kickbacks. Remember, changing it on each arm. The next move is using the easy bar and doing bicep curls. The easy bar also allows for a really longer bicep extension, and the easy curl just gives you a really good grip on it. So you want to do this once again for 15 times, and we are also going to be doing 3 sets. This is the last part of the workout. It's just a little bit of a burnout round. You want to do 12 to 15 reps of overhead tricep extensions. Now these are a really uncomfortable movement for me. I have a hard time finding a good position, but then once I find something that semi-works for me, then that's usually what I go with. Right here, I think I was doing about 20 pounds. Precise macros for my breakfast, but the whole thing with intuitive eating is that, you know, you can go out if you weren't planning on it, and it's not even that big of a deal because, you know, you're still gonna get
the foods that you need and everything like that. Like, you just, you know, you don't think about it. And for me, my mentality the past couple of days, it's almost been a week now, hasn't been the greatest about myself. And I noticed that the more I think about all of the things going into my food, all of the things I might be eating that maybe aren't the best for me, the worse I feel about myself. Like, eating healthy and sticking to a like restrictive diet, sure, it'll like get you results faster, but the mindset that you have to get into for that kind of restrictive eating is just not something that I want to do anymore. I used to do it all the time when I was younger, and now, you know, I'm getting older. I want to be able to just, you know, like today, it wasn't planned, but I am going to be getting, God. So there's a really big truck. They're doing construction on one of the main highways that I usually take to get to this little town that's closest to me, but it's where my boyfriend works, and I live like a couple minutes away from it, so we get lunch there occasionally. But so what I'm saying is that, you know, if I was doing very strict dieting, very strict macro counting, I would have to feel like, oh, I can't go out and I can't get food. But, you know, I miss my boyfriend. I haven't seen him since Sunday, and it'd be great to see him, you know. So for me, it's just like, it's such an easy trade-off. Like, be stressed about how you look and what you're eating and get like obsessive about it, or go out to lunch and enjoy spending quality time with your boyfriend. So today's eating is not going to be tracked. Sometimes I track the morning and then I just don't track the rest of the day, and I'll do that so that I kind of get an idea of what I need to be eating, or how I should kind of like structure the rest of my day around what I have eaten already. And that is something that I think is helpful, is even just tracking your morning so that you know what the rest of your day should look like, so you know what kind of macros you should be eating, you know, stuff like that. It's very helpful, it's very informative, and it really does, I think, work the best for me. It's just like I have like an idea of like where I'm at for the day, and then I can just make smart decisions based on the rest of the day. So, you know, originally for this video, I was planning on it being a full day of intuitive eating. Actually, sorry. I wanted it to be a full day of macro counting and showing you guys like a perfect macro day. Because, you know, you want to present yourself in this very healthy, very perfect macro kind of way. But, you know, what ends up happening? I get asked to go to lunch. I'm going to go to lunch with my boyfriend. I'm not going to worry about the macros of it. And so I think that having that kind of mentality is very important, and I think it's very vital to your success in your workout career, I guess, or your, you know, like your lifestyle. So I just thought I would share that with you guys, because you have to be flexible with your eating. So I was making breakfast, and my boyfriend called me and asked me if I wanted to get lunch, because I do intermittent fasting, so my breakfast is usually around like 12:30 every day. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just save, you know, the oats that I made. I'm saving them for later. And then I ate the eggs, because warming up eggs is kind of disgusting. Kind of gross. And so, yeah, it's really just a matter of allowing yourself to live your life based on how you want to live it, not based on how your macros are for that day. And that's something that can be a little tricky. It's something that might not come naturally at first, but it is something that I'm working on, and that I think is really important, because you should want to be living your life. You know, you should want to be still going out, still doing things, still enjoying other people's company, and not being so stressed out about, you know, the food that you're putting in like all of the time. Just breathe, you know, just breathe through it. If you're like me and sometimes you do have anxiety about like the foods that you're eating, because you know, looking back from having an eating disorder, that mentality can stay with you for forever. I still deal with it. I haven't had any problems like eating or anything since probably my sophomore year of high school. I'm in my sophomore year of college, so it's been like 4 years, right? But you know, it is still something that you struggle with, because that kind of mentality, if it's in your head once, you know, it's going to be in your head again. And it's hard to know when it's going to hit, and sometimes it hits harder than other occasions, but each time, you know, you just have to remind yourself that you've made progress. Just because, you know, you might not have eaten perfectly, that doesn't make it a setback, it just makes it a day. And having the like confidence in yourself and the mental strength to just breathe through it, I think that is very important. So that's kind of my spiel for this video. I try to add in with my videos like a section where I'm just talking to you guys about eating and food and just kind of connecting, because if I don't, I feel like, why am I even making a video, you know? Like, I'm just showing you my food and just showing you my workout. Like, that's not personal. So that's like what I do on Instagram. Why make videos if I'm just gonna show the same thing on Instagram? So yeah, that's how I feel about that. And that's how I like to live my life. 'Cause I don't want to care about minuscule things. So yeah, that's my spiel for the day. It's kind of just some thoughts, some feelings, some emotions. That I have been having. So I will continue showing you my food throughout the day, because why not? I'm not going to give any macros or anything in this video. Like I know in my other what I ate in a day, I gave all of the macros for everything, but because it's an intuitive day, I'm not going to be giving my macros. So there's that. And I will show you guys my lunch. I'll show my food really quick.
Live with me. And I'm with dad. Alright, I know what happened.
Oh, she ended up living
Yeah. See?
So it's about 10 o'clock at night, but I haven't eaten since 2:30, and I don't really want to have a 20-hour fast. So I'm just going to finish my oats from breakfast. And then I have this chai latte. It's just a grande iced chai. And this is like a vegetable salad. It's really good. It's cucumbers and tomatoes. So that's my final meal. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to fold that beautiful pile of clothes, clean up this mess of a room, and I'm going to chug this water. So that is it for today. Yeah. That is all for today's day in the life. I don't feel like my days in the life are incredibly interesting. I work during the school semester. I go to school. Who knows how often I'll film then though, but the real thing with filming for me, especially these like day in a life things, is that they're very easy to do, like easier than like sitting down and filming like a makeup tutorial. It's like you just pick up your camera and you try to remember at least a little bit to just film. So we'll see how it goes. We still have a couple weeks before then. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Just
Still wearing my work shirt. Yeah. Have a good one.